Hey there, we're back. It's another episode of Spacewalk Adventure. It's me, Jack. How you going? So excited for today's episode, so let's dive right into the recap. In the last episode, the crew met the pilot of the mysterious freighter, the Ebenezer Hazard. And it turns out that Mia, the pilot, was a part of the kidnappings, but it seems like against her will and maybe not to her knowledge. And just when the group had resolved to join together to try and take down Vector Security, they were ambushed by a group of 3 thugs carrying rifles. All right, we're going to pick it up right from there. Let's get into it. The Ebenezer Hazard sits quietly in its berth on Tycho Station. The 5 of you are huddled in the front of the ship, speaking to Mia, the pilot. And the creak of a hatch breaks the tense silence, followed by some heavy footsteps, and you hear a voice speak. Look at what we found, boys. 3 of the 6 labourers from before have returned, but now they're carrying rifles, and they point them menacingly at you guys and say, well, look here. I might not be that smart, Darren. The leader at the front of the group looks over at one of his lackeys, who sort of like chuckles a little bit. It looks like these 5 are up to no good. What you guys up to back here, eh?
I guess I wouldn't want to spoil it, guys. And as Mo he's holding his pistol at his side as well.
I think Flint's going to put his hand on Mo's chest. I think I'd disagree with you and your comrade, Darren. You clearly aren't that intelligent because you're pointing your rifles at your superior.
Well, I don't know what that means, but aren't you wearing that big guy's clothes right now?
He is that big guy. Like, come on, that's hey, guys. Do you not pay that much attention to people?
What? What?
That's
not
hey.
gonna work.
Let's
What do you mean?
this hill.
Hang on. Hold on there, Martian. What do you mean?
You said he's wearing the big guy's clothes. He is the big guy. Do you not pay attention who your boss is?
So you're trying to
Come on,
convince
guys.
him that he is the guy.
Yes.
This is gaslighting.
What are you going to roll on this, Derek?
I don't want to do a communication because I have a -1 in it, but I think it's going to be a communication.
Do you have any focuses in communication that you could use?
No.
Cool. So this would be like a persuasion check or maybe a deception or something like that.
That's
So no focuses, -1. And you're trying to convince him that he's somebody that he has already seen. Who,
really not.
Like,
Probably had like drinks with.
And Flint actually bears like no resemblance to at all.
Like none.
Flint's
Yep.
description at the beginning of the campaign was he's kind of a handsome guy, and Haig was a leather-faced, big-nosed
Bald
man.
guy.
Yeah, he's bald
I
as well.
love this hill that we're dying
Yeah.
on. I'm here for it.
So I think this is a hard roll
I
with
love
that
that
in
you-
mind. So
Yeah,
I think
You
this is a
stopped
16.
Mo from engaging with them to do this.
Correct.
Like this was
Correct.
the option.
Yeah,
Let's
so
do this.
get a 16.
That's a 7.
Beautiful, stunning.
I don't want Trevor to die.
It's like,
Oh.
That's not Hank. This looks completely different.
It's not?
he turns.
Does he consider it for a moment?
So now you're trying to convince him that you think he's Haig?
Yeah. Well, I
Okay,
swear
let's
this
go.
is-
Another persuasion.
this is
Probably
this is
easier.
Haig.
This is probably a 12.
Oh no.
That's a 10 with 3 stun points.
Well-
Let's churn track of this.
Oh, you're gonna do it.
No.
I will let you know. This is the point that will take you to the next level in the
That's why I'm
churn.
doing it.
This is the one that breaks.
It doesn't
things
happen
for
right
us.
away, but something is going to happen at some stage. I'll let you know.
We're gonna get stranded on that ship and die.
I'll change that 3 to a... I've got to change it to a 5, don't I?
To
Yeah.
make it
Yep.
a 12. Yes, you do.
Yep, let's do it.
All
Dropped in
right.
5 fortune. That's 12 with 3 stun points.
What a thing to use it on as well.
He's like,
Ah.
look, buddy, that's not Haig, all right? That's a different guy. He's wearing a totally different outfit before. What are you guys doing back here? Look, I'm trying to extort you guys for money is what I'm trying to do right now.
I've stored all of my money. Where is the body of Haig?
It's in the maintenance corridor.
So before we boarded this ship, I stashed away all my money in the maintenance corridor. If you want to accompany me that way.
Am I able to? Because I was reaching for the gun I was for Flint's gun on the ground. Am I able to slip it to him, like shove it into like the back belt or something, or just somehow discreetly give it to him?
There'd probably be a role involved in doing that. So let's let you do that first. So give me it's just going to be a stealth check. So if you don't have stealth, then I think that would be under dexterity.
Alrighty. Let's see. What am I capable of today? Loading. I am not dexterous. Oh, I am a little bit dexterous. I don't have any focuses.
Mm-hmm.
So just a straight dex check?
Yeah, give me a dex roll here.
All right.
See if you can beat a 14.
Ooh. That's an 11, unfortunately.
Okay, great. So
let's
just try keep that in our back pocket for now. And then Flint, what's your goal there with what you said there with that little gambit?
It's a long gambit, but it'd be to slowly lead them all to the maintenance corridor and hopefully beat their skulls against the lockers until they're all dead.
He's such a girl boss.
Okay. Give me a roll here.
Fantastic.
So what focuses do you have in communication that could apply?
No one that would help. I've got an etiquette.
How proper are you proposing this?
I could lift a pinky as I talk to them.
No, I don't think etiquette's going to apply here, unfortunately. So this is going to just be a flat communications test. So you've told them that the money is elsewhere, and you're trying to convince them to believe.
Correct.
Let's go ahead. Give me a 12 on this.
That's exactly a 12.
Nicely done. Good stuff.
Flint is the man.
So one of the other lackeys calls out to the first guy. He's like, Marcus, man, this is not going how you said it was going to go. He's like, shut up, Teflon.
Teflon's
Okay,
my favorite.
Me and Darren, we've got this under control, all right? You just keep pointing the gun. What do you mean you got the money elsewhere?
I could take you if you want, and your two friends here can stay on the ship and watch over the rest of my crewmates.
You got like a terminal stashed away with money on it somewhere or something?
Exactly right.
Sort of looks around at the other guys and is like,
how can we trust you?
You can take me as a hostage.
I think at this point, you probably he notices Kess, notices Ateos trying to slide the gun over. He swings the gun over. He's like,
Hey, see? You're trying to give guns.
No. I was so that you know that this is the gun that the only gun present that we have. Here you go. Take me as a hostage.
Put the gun down on the ground.
Okay. Yeah. Gun on the ground. There you go. Just no one needs to get shot here. We'll take you to the money. Take me as I don't know, collateral. And yeah, bing bang boom. Well, hopefully no bangs, but yeah.
Rounds the gun back on Flint. It's like,
how can we trust you after a kind of Bush League move like that?
Simple pitch. All of my friends here will get down on their knees, and your two friends can stay behind, have their guns pointed on them. And if you don't return at any point with the money that you believe that you deserve, they can do what they need to. I'm unarmed. I have no weapon. I'll take you to the stash.
give me another persuasion check here. And I think you got to beat only an 8 on this.
One dice.
I've said if you...
13.
Awesome. So there's a stunt
Excellent.
where you can basically choose to say, on my next check related to this check, I will get a bonus of however many stunt points that I spend on this. So you've got 3 stunt points here. So you could just elect to use those stunt points to say, hey, next time I make a check related to this one, I'm going to get an extra +3 on it. Great. So you beat the check. And the guy who spoke up before goes, Marcus, man, this is not going the way you said it was going to go at all. I'm out of here. And he drops the gun and he runs out. So now there's 2. He's like, Teflon, that idiot. Darren, why'd you say we had to bring him? Darren's like, you get him, Marcus. You're tough. You got him. Don't worry about it. It's like, all right, look, I only got 1 person left here, so yeah, I guess I'll go with you.
Right.
All right, it's Darren. You stay here. Watch out for the little one with the blonde one over there. She's tricky. She played picking up the guns and stuff like that. So I thought, yeah, right, Marcus. I got you. It'll be fine. Don't you worry. It'll be fine. All right, let's go, Martian.
Where do you take him?
To the maintenance locker where Haig's body is, and my plan would be to get him there, direct him to open it. I'm hoping Haig's body falls on him, and in that grapple, I'm gonna grab him and just beat him senseless.
Love that. Okay, so while that walk is happening, in the time that it takes to get from there to there, Darren's looking over you guys and he's like,
man, Marcus is great. He really knows what he's doing. Yeah, we're going to get that money and this is going to be great.
Yeah, you really think he's coming back?
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, he said he would.
Didn't you see the size of Flint? That's a Martian trained military soldier. You think he's coming back? You're insane.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Your mate over there is bigger than him.
Yeah, and he couldn't hold a candle to Flint.
There's also 3
Flint
of
has
us
military training. He's been in the Martian military for years.
Yeah.
You've heard about the Martian military and their prowess, their fighting skills. You think he's got a chance? You're
What do you
insane.
reckon, big fella? What do you think? You reckon he's tough?
Who, Flint? No, I don't want to fight him. Marcus ain't coming back.
What do you mean?
I don't know why you still think you're gonna win this shtick, man. You should, like Teflon, book it.
You saying I should go and sneak up on your mate before
No.
he gets
I mean, good luck to
Marcus?
you. I mean, if you want to go down with him, that's fine. I mean, you're welcome to. But
I don't want Marcus to die.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna die, but he ain't coming back here. Not conscious anyway.
Okay, so let's get an intimidation check here then, I think, is what we're going to have to do here.
That's such a good play. I respect that so well. Yeah.
One of them's already chickened out, so I was like, yeah, I can make the other one do it too. Let's go. Communication?
Okay, just give us a flat communications test on this.
Cool.
And I think you only need to beat a 10 here.
It's a 17.
Yeah, that's
Let's
gonna do it.
go. Good job, Jacob.
Woo!
So I think he takes a moment here and he's like,
I'm getting out of here. I want to go save Marcus.
Yeah, I'd probably. I don't think you can, but I mean,
Do
you're
you
welcome to
stay
try.
back?
and he points the gun at you guys.
I
I'm
haven't
saving
moved at this
Marcus,
point.
all right?
And he sprints out the room and he tries to chase after Flint and Marcus.
Can I pull my gun out and chase after him?
Yes.
Sweet.
Is everyone chasing after him?
Can I? I want to.
I'm not going to.
I want to try and out sprint him and catch him before he gets there.
I reckon Trevor will be running off with Mo as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I give
Everything
you,
is his.
let's make a contested dexterity check here is
Cool.
what I want from you guys.
All right.
So I'll roll first and then you'll see the number that you need to
Let's
beat.
go. Let's go.
Just a 10 on his roll. He's like, gets off on a bad way. He's like, Marcus! He's running, he's worried.
I'm going to try and tackle him from behind. Is my goal.
Okay, this is just to see if you can catch up to him first.
Oh, it's an 8.
He's not
11.
Mo's not used to running
Yeah.
quickly.
Go, Trevor.
Trevor's pumping those legs.
Okay, so Trevor, you take off and your big strides get you ahead of him. And you've got a moment here to do one thing. What are you going to do?
I'm gonna grapple him.
Okay, let's get a contested check on this one as well.
Unarmed, or do you want me to use my
Let me
grappling
s-
focus?
You can use your grappling focus, definitely, but I think you're contesting against his strength. So I'll give you the number here. Just a 6 is all you need to beat.
Oh, yeah.
13.
Nicely done.
Manhandled.
What's it look like as you take him down?
So running after him, just goes past Mo, and he, as he's running past, he just kind of scoops him up, as if like on horseback when you run up and pick something up. He's just running, arm around the chest and just like lifts him up above his shoulder, just kind of like facing upwards. So his legs are still going like this.
Great. He does that and he drops the gun as you do that. All right, back to Flint. So you've made the way to the maintenance corridor. What do you do? What do you say to him?
It's just stashed away in that locker just in front of you. Check for yourself.
This one right here?
That's the one.
All right. Great. And then what are you going to do when he opens the locker?
My logical assumption would be because of the way we would have had to stuff the body in there, so it's going to fall on him.
Mm-hmm.
And the second it falls and he has to react, I'm tackling him to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Tackling both of them, really.
Both of them. I got the added. He's going to have a lot of weight coming his way, pushing him to the
Stacks
ground.
on.
Okay. Great. So let's see. First of all, yeah, no, I don't think we need a roll on this. He's not expecting it. He's been bamboozled by you guys. So he's like, yeah, all right, okay, let's open up the old locker, shall we? That seems like a good idea. He just like fiddles around with it a little bit and then pops open, and then the body falls out and hits him. He's like, what the hell? This isn't money. So can you now give me just an unarmed attack here is what I want from you. And he is totally distracted. So all I need for you to beat is an 8 here.
Yay. It's a 6.
Oh no.
Is it really a 6 though, Arlo? Or do you get +3 on it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Use my +3. Cash it in.
Oh, no.
So yes, you come in. What's it look like as you collide with him? He's like wrangling the body.
So I think it'd almost be a piling on top of the body and then using the excess weight of it to hold it down. And I think without hesitation, Flint's just going to start wailing in on his face until he kind of just gets bloodied and I guess like stops putting up as much of a fight as he probably initially does.
Yeah. He resists far less than what Haig resists, for example. I think it's probably 1 or 2 good hits and he is like fully kowtowed. And yeah, he's dropped the gun at this stage.
I think just before I think I can knock him unconscious, Flint's going to try and talk to him.
Ooh.
He's like out of it a little bit.
Yeah, I think he's kind of shake some sense into him. What have you shot, my friends?
We found the guns. We never killed anybody. Teflon didn't want to do it. I didn't want to hurt anybody. I just so I can get some money.
Would you have shot my friends?
It's like he looks off for a moment, and I think if you could read his mind, you would read the conflicting emotions of like he wants to be seen as tough, this guy, and he goes, "No."
I think I'll just hit him one more time and knock him unconscious, and then I was going to leave that mess there. I don't care about that anymore, and then head back to the ship.
Great. So you arrive back at the ship and you find probably, what have you guys done with this guy?
I think we would have dragged him back with us.
Yeah.
Like, would have restrained him and dragged him back with us.
Oh, okay. No, because Haig said that he had seen my tape, right? is there a terminal I can go to check like the files that they have?
Yeah, there definitely is a terminal. That's where Mo found the information previously,
Right.
where they were flying. So you could go into that back room and take a look to see if there's something in there.
Okay.
Damn, as
Yeah.
if Mo
Well,
didn't find that tape.
well, here's the thing.
Mm.
Is I think what Ate is going to do, being left alone, is of course she's going to go and see what information she can find, but she's going to see if she can find that video. That's step one.
Okay, great. So you're working around on the terminal is what you're looking for.
Yes.
Okay, great. Do you have any focuses that applies to computer stuff?
No.
Okay. Do you have like a business focus? Yeah?
I have business focus. Yeah.
Okay, give me a business role.
Alrighty. Come on. 13.
Oof.
13. Good roll. So basically what you do know how to do with computers is like the suffixes of emails, and like the search criteria to hit when you're looking for certain things, to be like, I want to find emails from these kinds of people. And like you're looking around, you're hitting things, trying to find anything that's like tape related. And then you see one that's like from, there's a Pope Industries email address attached to this thing. And it's weird that's an email here because it's not like connected to a network, this terminal. It's like this person's taken this email from somewhere and kept it for some reason.
Okay. Can I firstly, I have my terminal as well, so can I take down that email?
Definitely.
And then I want to watch the video. And I'm happy for everyone
It's
to
just,
come
it
across
doesn't
me
necessarily say that the video is on there. There is an email that pops up when you hit those phrases. So do you want to,
okay.
would you like to read the email?
Yes, I would very much like to read the email and jot it down in my terminal.
Yeah. Okay. It says it has an employee number on it. And then in brackets, it says Hague. And it says, for sharing employees' footage of them being fired, you are being terminated from your position.
Yeah!
So what you see here, what you piece together is that the real reason that he doesn't work for Pope Industries anymore is because he was fired for doing the very thing.
Because of me.
Yeah, for sharing tapes around, doing the very thing that he bragged to you about.
Okay. Go me. But that video is not on file at all.
No. And like,
Okay.
I think in the email as well, it says like your petition has been cleared. You don't have access to any of these files anymore, all these types of things. If these files make it out in any way and we find out, you'll be like prosecuted very, very harshly. So it's like very sternly worded legal type of email.
So the email that it's sent from, is that, am I able to write, is that like an automated email, or is that an email that could potentially, like, I could get on, because she's sending everything to the general inbox. She wants someone to talk to.
Yeah, it's from like a HR inbox, and it looks like a general
Right.
inbox of some kind.
Okay, well, I'm gonna write down that HR email on my terminal. Yeah.
You save the email, so you got the email it's from, you got everything. You can just get to work.
Great.
This is like getting fired from a department store and then going back there and just serving people after you've been fired because you can't, like, buy it.
I never said she was sane, okay?
Do you keep searching at all? Do you look for anything else?
Yeah, absolutely. I guess, yeah. Anything that piques my interest is yeah. Anything that might be related to. Oh, can I search Opal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Good one.
Mo didn't
brain
have the
blasting.
tech savvy to look for anything else. Mo wasn't. So
Yeah, so you search Opal, definitely. And another email pops up, and it's from a different email address. It doesn't say Pope Industries, this one.
Okay. Good.
You want to read it?
Yes, I would like to read it.
So it says, Hague, know you're bent out of shape about the way things ended at Pope Industries. Got a job for you. Might lead you back to Pope Industries. Come to this asteroid. Come to this coordinates, it would say, actually. And you would note it as the coordinates of the asteroid, Herculina.
Good.
And
Okay.
the email, who's the email from? The email's from a guy named Gary Santino.
Okay. Gary Santino. Okay, great. All right. Well, that is really good information. Can I take down his email address as well? Can I copy that specific email
It's
onto
like
my terminal?
It looks like a dead drop sort of thing. Doesn't have
Okay.
it's like a BCC only.
Great. Can I delete that email?
Yep.
Okay.
So you take it to your terminal and you delete it. Do you delete the other email as well?
The
Poker
I feel like the
Mysteries
one, anything. Yeah. Actually, yeah, I would.
Take it and delete it. Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you do that. Perfect. So you've done all that while in the time while they were knocking out and wrapping up this dude.
Yes.
So what's it look like now? What's the scene look like? How have you restrained him?
I imagine that Mo's obviously picked up his rifle, and probably has the rifle trained on him now, as I imagine Trevor's probably like hand or back, like leading him forward as I have the
Probably
rifle trained
carrying
on
him through the ship still.
Yeah, okay.
Probably still holding onto him as walking onto the ship.
Just bear hugging him. Or you got him over the shoulder type of thing. He's like
Yeah, over the shoulder.
pounding on your back like an anime. Cool, Flint. So you walk into this scene. What do you say?
Yeah, would you mind going into the other room for a moment?
Oh yes, all right. Still preparing for takeoff over here, so that's fine.
Yeah, perhaps go lock the doors to the cockpit for a little bit. We're just gonna have a little chat with our friend here.
All right, but I remind you that Haig, he didn't let me in, and it's that's the start of how all these things go bad. So
I promise you this: I'll come knock on the door the second you can come out.
All right, I'll trust you now, but don't abuse my trust, please.
Absolutely.
She goes off into the cockpit, and you hear the lock cycle from the inside.
What's the name of the guy left with us? Did we catch his name?
This is Darren.
Darren.
But yeah, I think we've propped him up against against something. He's sitting on the floor up against something, and we have like 2 rifles.
I think
on him now.
And you notice as well, Flint's noticeably with the fact that he's had that body that was bleeding a lot, and the new one he just pummeled with his hand. He's noticeably covered in more blood.
Yeah.
And he's gonna just walk into, I guess, the main room that we're sent in and scoop up his pistol off the ground. Let's table an open floor discussion here with our good friend Darren. So I don't know that we can let you leave.
Nor do I. I actually agree with you, Flint. You all right, buddy?
Feeling good, feeling fresh.
None of that yours, yeah?
I can assure you of that. So, and I think he's gonna like almost squat down, and I'm assuming Trevor's almost like holding his back and just like right in Darren's face. I guess your options are: you want to come on a trip, or do you want us to deal with you now?
What did you do to Marcus?
Marcus will be fine.
You're letting him go, but you're not letting me, Darren?
Well, Darren, you're on the ship, and I can't trust you to not run away hollering to all your friends that we're about to leave. I mean, I could knock you unconscious, but then I'd have to drag your lifeless body off the ship, and that'll just draw more attention than we need.
Look, I just want to go make sure Marcus is okay, all right? Look, this was not my idea, all right? Marcus, he's got these guns. He found them. He was like, hey, go round up someone. I got Teflon. Teflon really wasn't into it, and you saw he bailed straight away. But Marcus is he's a good guy, but, he's just keen to tell everyone he's tough. Like, I'm just worried about Marcus,
As my friend here said, Marcus is fine. Now, quick question. You work for Vector?
Vector? No, I work for Boris.
Right.
Laborers, like we just like hang out around the docks, and then people come up, usually big mean guys like the bald guy whose clothes you're wearing now. They hire us and they just yell at us until we do all their stuff. So we're not like, I don't work for. Is that what he worked for? Vector Security. Why they got a cargo hauler if they're a security company?
Yeah, that was my next question, whether you knew what they were doing with this ship. But you seem to have answered that pretty much yourself.
Yeah, I
Flint,
don't know nothing. Hey,
Yeah, Flynn, I hate to say it, but I actually think that this is just a patsy.
no, we're just getting started as criminals. It was our first go, and it didn't really work out. And I'm hoping,
Yeah.
personally, I hope that Marcus takes this as a hint to maybe not do crime.
Do you have family?
Yeah.
Tell me about your family.
Well, there's mum, just she like.
No. Do you have like a partner? Any children?
Well, I'm like 19, so like not yet.
Oh, he's
hey.
a kid. Oh, that's so much.
Yeah, Marcus is like 18. He's like pretty big for his
I
age.
didn't
eh?
know that.
Do we want any more information from this kid? Or, 'cause I'm thinking of doing something.
I
That's a
think
scary little sentence.
I think Mo at this point is like, Flint, there is nothing to be had here, man.
How can we trust him just to leave the ship though?
I'll
I don't
go.
He's 18.
He doesn't have
Just
he doesn't have anyone to talk to.
That's a
Who's
very
he gonna
good point.
talk to?
Actually, that's a good point.
He should just get a job at like a fast food place. Or you know what? You know what you
great.
should do, buddy? After all this, leave crime behind. There are way more lucrative and like better ways to spend your time. Go and work for a mega corporation. They're gonna treat you infinitely better.
Don't do that.
I won't
No.
Yeah, I'm out on crime. Crime seems bad.
Actually,
People die.
I have an idea, Darren. We
Yep.
know a person. Seek out the Abzu's bounty. Have a chat with Savine.
Sending all these wayward souls
People
to
to
Savine.
Savine.
Savine's like, what the hell? I got this
My mission in every
former
campaign
criminal.
that you run is to collect every NPC.
I do have a job. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll do that. Exactly. Whatever you say.
Or
Right after I
go
check
and
on Marcus.
sign up for a
I'd-
mega corporation.
That
I'd
too,
move
yeah. Whatever.
Move on from Marcus. Is the bad egg.
He got
Sure.
you
Yeah,
to
yeah,
train
yeah.
guns
Sure.
on.
Yeah, I won't go straight to Marcus and make sure he's okay at all.
No, listen, if you want to live, and she gestures to Flint to all three of the big guys, you're not gonna go to Marcus, okay? You're gonna go to Abzu's bounty, you're gonna speak to Zavine, and we're gonna sort you out, okay? But if you wanna live, don't go to Marcus.
Can I just check, see if it's okay? Maybe give him a glass of water.
She looks up at Flint.
Flint, man,
You
Marcus has no one to speak to either.
I don't think he can speak at all, to be frank. I don't know if he's got teeth left.
What'd you do?
Just go, man. This has
This-
nothing to do with you. Just
Where is
go.
he? Where'd you leave him?
Just get off the ship.
He's not going to even tell me. Oh, well, I'll find him, all right. And he just like gets up and he runs
Yeah.
away.
We've acquired 2 rifles, which is great. I knock on the door for Mia to come out.
So like presses the button, comes out. Like, well,
Sorry,
you let the little boy go.
He was using
Yeah.
a lot of incredibly foul language and didn't want your delicate ears to have to hear that. So
Oh yes, very delicate. Yes, very delicate. I am. All right. Well,
I think there's no better time than now.
let's leave.
Let's do
you
this.
want to go now?
right
You were talking
now.
about checking in with Fred Johnson before.
No, you know what? Did you know, actually, communications officer, you can phone him.
There are phones, yes.
That's. I mean, we could probably call him on the way.
Yeah, we'll give him a courtesy call.
Mhm.
Before they find the body, we should probably leave.
But Fred Johnson can clean that up. He's head of
Oh,
the
that's a good-
station. So I think it's worth a call.
Okay, yeah, we'll radio Fred. Thank you, operator.
Yep. Great. So, like, Fred gave you like a number where you can get him on his direct line, and you dial up the direct line and you send it to like a screen that everyone can see.
Yeah,
so they
yeah,
can see the call.
I'd say so. Yeah.
Great. Love this.
Cool. So you call and it like rings for kind of like a long time, and then you get like a noticeable like click, and like the screen kind of like flickers, and then it like comes through, and it's like Fred Johnson on the screen.
Mr. Johnson, we've commandeered the security holder. We're on our way to, was it Herculean?
Herculina.
We're on our way to Herculina Station. We might need you to clean up a little bit at the dock, though, if that's okay.
Well, might need you guys to clean up a little after me too. Situation has escalated on my end. Looks like station security is involved in this, because shortly after you left, there was an attempt on my life by people I thought I could trust. So I'm currently on the run and trying to head underground. What have you found? You're on the hauler that you think somebody is...
Yeah, it's been taking detours to Herculina Station, and it's done it twice so far. We're with the pilot who unwittingly was involved. Looks like it's been orchestrated by someone from Vector Securities, if that rings a bell.
Well, I found Vector security identification on the men who attacked me. So, Flint, let's go to you. You seem like the leader of that whole operation over there. What's your read on the situation?
Mo's taking all this in stride. He's
Wait.
a fucking mother.
Getting shot.
You're a military man. What's your lead on the situation?
Well, we've got a definite lead we're going to pursue and stop off at this station. How quickly can you get to the terminal?
To the what do you mean?
wanna-
Sorry.
You're on the run. You want to? We've got a ship that's about to leave.
Oh no, I'm too far gone. I'm gonna have to head underground. I'll be on the lam for a little bit. I think I'll be reaching out to some people trying to figure out what's happening in the OPA. This is how it kind of works sometimes. There's coups. You got to fight them off. That's how you stay strong.
Understood.
Assert that dominance.
Says, well, my friends, I'm sorry, but I have to go. But at this stage, I think it might be time to cut off the head of the snake. So we can see what you can do. He severs the connection.
Well, I guess it's just us guys. We may have to face some repercussions when we get back. Did you killed Haig, Bancroft? Yeah.
Mia, start that engine.
Mia goes, sure. So look, the ship is ready for takeoff, but I mentioned it may be a one-way trip. So anyone else you might want to call before we go or anything like that?
Oh yeah. Do we need to call the Mormon, don't
Don't we have jobs?
We should call
Yeah.
Savine.
Yeah, we should.
Like-
I don't think the Mormons really need to know. I think we should call Savine.
We found their scientists. That's kind of the job for
Yeah, but
the
it's gonna
Mormons.
be like a bigger payday if we find the rest of them.
I might make a private call as well.
All right, so we put in a call to Savine first.
Yeah.
Yeah, courtesy
Great.
call.
So do the same thing. You flick it over the terminal. Well, it's you five. How you going? You coming back to the ship?
Not likely, Savine. We've stumbled on a few extra things, and we're going to be gone for a bit.
Oh, hell. Keeps on happening, doesn't it? What you stumbled on this time?
Potentially where they're taking the scientists.
Oh,
Deep
hell.
State conspiracy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That Hope Industries stuff you were talking about before? Something like that?
No, unrelated. Different, definitely unrelated.
Oh,
like,
all right.
like related, but it's not Pope Industries. Like different. yeah.
Vector Securities.
Oh, yeah. Mo, you mentioned that before. Hey, look, it's all coming up, Mo. I like to hear it. Good work. One of your leads, breaking good. It's good for you. I'm happy for you, man. But hey, look, you're not going too far, are you? We got to take off on the ice hauler pretty soon.
Herculina Station and back.
Oh, that's pretty quick. That's pretty far, I mean. Geez, that might take you a little while.
Yeah.
Could you
Uh.
maybe find ways to make the ice hauler take off a little bit later? You know, like a distraction. Like maybe the engine is a bit weird.
Hey, I like it. I like how you think, Sunshine. I like a little scheme, a little scam every now and then. It's a bit of fun, you know?
I'm good at that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
maybe
a
too
little-
good is what some folks say. But anyway, I'll go in. Yeah, I'll make up a little excuse if the captain want to take off, but I can't stall him forever.
Just
I'd
a
say
quick
if you got
one.
the chance, I'd be burning that ship as hard as you can. Get there and back. May hurt a
we
little
will.
bit, but you'll be fine.
Just a quick one though, Sabine. Those guys have already been after us, so they've probably looked into us and where we work and where we stay. So just keep an eye out and keep a guard up.
It's good advice. But don't you worry about Savine, Mo. I can look after myself. He seems to be holding the mop in the footage. Flint, Trevor, anything left for Savine?
One more, Savine. You're possibly getting a new recruit. A kid's
Oh
gonna
yeah,
come see you.
we found this kid who was sort of being dragged along with this whole thing. He tried to rob us.
Good kid. He's got
And-
some skills.
I mean, he tried to rob us. I don't know if he's got any skills. I don't know if he's any use at all. But I figured you could sort him out.
Hold on a second. You go found someone to send me the ship. You just said he tried to rob you, and you don't know if he got no skills at all.
I mean, I didn't interrogate him about his skill.
Why'd you send him to me then?
I figured you could sort him out one way or the other.
Oh, good.
19-year-old wayward soul.
I had a really good idea.
I do love the wayward souls, I must say. I
Yeah,
must
it
love,
does
I
seem
kind
your
of love
MO.
looking after them. All right. I'll scoop him up. What's his name?
His name's Darren.
All right.
Darren. It's like Darren, but spelt badly.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. All right. Anything else?
No, I think that's about it.
All right. Well, call me in the morning. See ya. And he hangs up the call.
Love you. Bye.
Bye, sunshine. All right. So you make that call. And Flint, you wanted to make a private call?
Yeah, I guess do a voice recording and send it out.
Oh, that means I get to hear it.
Hold on a sec. Let's do this then.
Oh, fuck, God, it's dramatic.
Come off into a little private area. Seal the door to the cargo bay, and you sit down ready to send a message.
Hey. Mom. It's Flint. Sorry, I haven't reached out in the last couple of months, hoping to get through to Dad and be able to talk to you as well. But I love you, Mom. And sorry you have to put up with Dad. Going on a little trip. Hopefully get to talk to you soon. Yeah. Bye. Just turns off the recording.
Gonna leave that fade out just excruciatingly long following that. Beautiful.
Can I?
I love it. So-
May I?
Flint,
I
you
did
then,
not
I think
expect
you-
Mum. Oh my
Neither did I.
god.
All right, Flint. So then I think you come back into the room after this, and everyone's going about their business. I think we have time for one last thing before takeoff. If anyone wants to do anything.
Can Mo just message the Mormon dude? What was his name?
Elder Birch.
Elder Birch. Can I just send him a message? Be like,
Shoot him a text.
on track to scientists. We'll update. That's it.
It's like a couple of seconds, and then you get back a angel emoji.
Mo not knowing the protocol. Mo is very technologically out of touch. I reckon he sends back a 2 thumbs up.
Great. That happens.
Can I speak to Flint for a minute?
Sure.
Okay. I think Atea will kind of she'll walk up to Flint, and she'll kind of just like park him a little bit, and she'll say, I just wanted to say thank you for earlier taking that guy out. I genuinely thought maybe I was gonna die. So yeah, I thank you for, I mean, asking me if you're asking me if I wanted you to kill him, right?
Indirectly, but yeah, that's pretty much what I was going for.
No one's ever given me that sort of power before. So thank you for wanting to protect me, not the power thing. Maybe a little bit the power thing. I don't know.
Well, you're very welcome.
And Flint, you know, like obviously I'm not really in a position here to you know, I'm not happy here. I don't think anyone thinks otherwise. But you're really stepping up. And I just want you to know that you have my support. You want me to do something? I trust your judgment.
It's funny. I think Flint looks down himself covered in blood. I don't think I've been happy for a very long time, but I'm kind of enjoying myself. So,
Oh, that's not concerning at all.
Well, I think we're gonna make a good team. I think we are making a good team.
I agree. We got a fine crew aboard this ship. Let's go cause some havoc.
Mo's like rummaged around in the, like, you know what I mean, the galley or whatever, and hopefully found some sort of alcohol to some degree. And he comes back into like the main room where everyone is, and he's like, guys, I think it's time we all sat down and had a drink and a chat. We've been through some stuff together now, and I think this is a lot more serious than us being co-workers. Let's have a chat.
Do you think they have Jenga?
On this this cargo hole.
Yeah, what are they doing for fun?
So the five of you strap into the crash couches, and you hear Mia talking over the comm to the dock. And you hear, Ebenezer Hazard, you are clear for liftoff. Copy that, control. And you feel the ship lift off from the deck of Tycho Station, and for a moment you're all weightless. And then you feel the thrust of the ship's engine gently push against your back as the cargo hauler floats out of Tycho Station and into space. And that is where we're going to end it for another week.